Hello and welcome to the video review for the Transformers United Bruticus set. Now most of you will probably know quite a bit about these figures anyway, so I'll just get straight on to reviewing them. Got the packaging here, can't really see much of it in the frame. Pictures on the back, and we've got this bio there if you want to read that, tech specs, and yeah, so that's that. And for this review I'll be splitting it into a couple of parts, so in the meantime we'll just take a look at a couple of the figures for now. Let's start with the tank ones, so Brawl and Blast Off. So let's get the other guys out of the way and focus on these two. So Brawl, first off, he is a little green tank thing. Rolls quite well. His top turret can rotate 360 and these little pieces can move up and down, but this one doesn't seem to want to stay on, it just detaches. And this top section as well is removable. It has got a joint in it to move it up, but it's not really meant to do it in this mode. Yeah, that comes off. We've also got a little energon star type thing that clips onto the front of the figure. All of the figures apart from Bruticus come with one of these things. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this mode. It's got a little Decepticon symbol on the top. Now for the transformation, it's quite simple. Just split these side bits out, move them to the back, and then you want to get this back, not the part that the turret rotates on, this back section, and pivot it up and round to the top, so this bit is now slightly higher. Then we'll split the arms and that will pop off. Move them out slightly, just move that out of the way, rotate, and that one was about to fall off. Rotate at the elbow and then clip this bit up into there, and the same with the other side, and rotate that round, and we'll clip the little weapon back on, and then separate the legs, fold down the feet if they want to flip out, and this panel comes down, collapses into the chest, flip the head down, rotate it around, and there is Brawl in robot mode. Nice little scout size robot mode, nothing too special about it. Nice G1 accurate colours on it. It's got a good bit of light piping in there. I don't know if you can see it in there. Yeah, the colour scheme is the same as it is in the other mode, with slightly more grey visible in this mode. And again, he can hold this little weapon in this mode as well in his hand if it wants to go in. It's quite stiff. A lot of the figures in this pack, the joints are quite stiff on them, which is quite good. Usually on repaints the joints are a lot weaker, but so yeah, there's Brawl. Blast Off, he's just a repaint of him, so the transformation's exactly the same. Vehicle mode, colours like G1 Blast Off. You can't really see much purple in this mode other than on the underneath. Yeah, that's about it for this mode. So to transform it, just pull that bit off, move these bits out to the side again, flip that bit up and round, hold the feet down, separate it, separate these, move that out of the way, rotate lower arm, clip that in, same on this side, put that down, flip it around, make sure it's clipped in, collapse that bit down, flip the head bit down and turn it round, and there we have Blast Off. And he can also hold that, and there he is. Both these figures have got quite a good articulation. The head can do 360, ball joints pretty much everywhere, apart from the ankles and the waist, which rotates. The ankles do move slightly due to transformation. No wrist articulation though. Yeah, so quite a good range of articulation for getting some good poses. That's pretty much all for these two. Let's jump to Swindle and Vortex. Almost got them the wrong way round there. Vortex, let's start off with. He's got a very nice little helicopter mode. Blade spin. He's got another energon chip thing on his back here, again removable. This weapon thing mounted on the bottom can be removed, but it doesn't come off as easily as it does on, certainly on my Swindle. I don't know what other people's ones are like, so then it still sits level like that, and that makes the either a hand or a foot for the Bruticus mode. So yeah, nothing, again with the other ones, nothing super special about it. I like the little Decepticon symbol they've got in there. Nice due and accurate colours, and yeah, while they're both in vehicle mode, just get Swindle here. I like what they've done with this top section where they've included the purple and blue that the G1 Swindle toy had on it, on the hood of the car Jeep mode thing, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, nice colours on them. Transformation's quite simple. Where do we start? Disconnect the arms there, just untab them, then fold out at this joint here, untab these little bits, well, fold them out, untab the feet, swing the legs down. Oh, what's that? I've dropped the that sometimes falls off the tail fin thing, but that just clips back in like that. And you want to, from vehicle mode, you want to flip that down and around. The other side, flip that around, flip out the feet, rotate the waist, straighten the legs out, flip this upper section down, around, so, and straighten the arms out. Very stiff elbow joints there. And then these, just which way around is it? This way, yeah, they collapse down like that. One way they don't really fit, but there's a little slot that it goes into. But yeah, here's Vortex in his tiny little robot mode with his tiny little head with a lot of nice light piping in it. Very big visor type thing that he's got. So yeah, again with the others, the colour scheme, not really anything different to it, and this little weapon thing, to change it from how it fits on in robot mode, you just, from vehicle mode, you disconnect these side bits and you put them on the opposite side, so it's more like a, well, so it looks more like a hand, but then so they're all pointing the same way, and that just tabs on to his hand if he wants to hold it. Here we go. And likewise Swindle has got the same transformation, so we'll just do that quickly. And this one, the weapon comes out slightly easier than on Vortex. Yeah, just flip these little bits out, fold that down and around. Make sure these little side bits are out wide enough to fit around the bulk of the body. And just straighten the arms out. Take the waist, straighten the legs, fold the feet out till they click, like that. And fold the wings in. And then that just works in the same way as the other one. And again, the colours work well on these ones. Articulation, it's pretty much the same as Blast Off and I can't remember his name now. Sorry, Braun, I forgot your name. Yeah, so 360 head, ball joint, shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, rotates at the waist, and slight foot movement due to articulation. So again, quite good articulation. Now on to the final figure. So here is Onslaught, and he's a little weapons type truck thing with this big missile pod thing on the back which can rotate, and it's on my one it's starting to have the same problem that some of the which one was he, the long haul one for Hercules had with his waist joint thing. It's starting to squeak a little. This mode, it's quite nice, apart from the fact that you've got Onslaught's mode, Onslaught's robot head visible in there, and you've got the Bruticus head peeping out there, so he can see the road as he's going along, which is a bit silly really. That one's not so much a problem, but this one, it's okay if you see it from the front, but you've got a head sticking out the side. Got quite a few wheels and it rolls nicely. Again, nothing that stands out so much. Well, on this one you've got this purpley type colour on this part that will form the robot mode legs, which some people were a bit uncertain when first images were released, but I think it works quite well with the figure. And this, I really like this light grey plastic they've used for the front cab bit of the truck, we'll call it. That's pretty much all there is for this mode. Onto transformation, just straighten that out, then you untab that there, flip it round and in there, separate the legs, flip these bits that will make the feet out and round if it wants to tab in. Then you take these little bits and fold them out, and again same on the other side, and then the legs fold out like so, and then just flip them forward, put the legs back nearer together. That's the lower half done. And then at the top, just pan up slightly, move him back a bit. Lift this section up, so you untab it from there. And for now I just hang that there. Then this bit, we separate it, fold these down, and flip the head forward. That's got a very stiff joint there. Fold the arm down, and then the elbow joint is very stiff there. Rotate that around. Same here, fold that round, untab it from there, straighten the arm out, flip it round, and then this back section you need to move that down so these tabs are untabbed. Move these panels out slightly, then it will tab into his back, and then you just push these two panels on either side back in, because if you don't untab those it won't fit into the back properly. So there's Onslaught in his robot mode, looking quite a lot like the Energon colour scheme to me, with this bluey colour on it, but then again I don't know many of the colour schemes that well, so it might just be my imagination. Got nice details on him, nice silver and purple paint apps on him. Articulation on this one, it's a bit different from the others. The head does a 360, arm can do a 360, but this back kibble gets in the way a bit. Arms move in and out. They move up at this joint for the transformation, and they move in and out at this joint here. There's a rotating at the elbow and bends at the elbow. No wrist articulation. Waist can do 360, it's on a ratchet joint. Legs on a ratchet joint. Rotates above the knee, bends at the knee, but no for articulation unlike the other ones. and he is a bit back heavy, so you need these out to support his weight. That's about it for Onslaught, really. And for a quick size comparison, here's something that these guys will probably be stacked alongside. One of the versions of the Classics mould Optimus Prime figure. This is the Henkei one, but as you can see, they fit with that quite nicely. What's something a little more recent, the Generations Fall of Cybertron Vortex figure. Stands about the same height as Onslaught, but towers over the little scout-sized Vortex.